This is the continuation for the video, how to tune your guitar. In the first video, we left off at getting through the strings basically the first time, and now we're going to work through the strings a second time. We do this because the neck has become bowed a little bit and has flattened the first strings that we started to tighten. You'll need to do this with a new set of strings about 3 times overall, going from E, A, D, G, B, E, going back through them again, and then one final time and you should be good. Once the strings have all been tightened and are in general tune, now comes the part that nobody told you about. You're going to go on the 5th fret, and you're going to check the tune there too. Now, if you're tuning basically to 0 plus or minus maybe 5 cents on fret 0 for all the strings, then on fret 5 for all of them, if you want to do the B string on, I believe it's fret 4, so you get an E. Let's see, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, B is 5, G is 4. Okay, so for G string, you go to fret 4, and that'll give you B. That'll give you like what the next string would sound like. You could do it that way too. If you go fret 4 or 5, you'll be good. What you're looking for is to see if fret 5 is also 0 cents or where you tuned it at. Okay, if the 5th fret or the 4th fret versus G string is not within 5 cents of fret 0, that indicates your strings are worn, dirty, and maybe need replacement. What you can do is you can average out the two. So in other words, if you're minus 2 cents on fret 0, but you're minus 7 cents on fret 5, what you could try to do is tune it to the difference in between it. But a lot of times if people are playing on worn strings, what'll happen is they'll play a few chords and some of those chords kind of won't sound right. That's because some of the strings are not in tune further down the fretboard with fret 0. And that's why that happens. And not many teachers actually teach you about this. This comes from experience with the instrument for over 30 years, basically, and understanding if I had a problem, what was wrong and why, and looking at the root cause of engineering term there, looking at the root cause of what was going on. So you can try and average it out if you have a problem. If you have new strings, you're basically going to be dead nuts on. And again, remember to only tighten the strings. If you have a more significant problem where fret 5 is more like 10 cents off, you're either going to have to clean the strings or you're going to have to get new strings. It's time for new strings at that point. Also, you should have a nice ring to the string. When you get a lot of dirt on the string, the ring will not be there anymore. That's because it's picking up all your skin oils and your skin, and that's depositing in between the windings on the strings. Won't happen so much with the upper strings because they're a single wire instead of a wound wire. So it's mostly going to happen on the lower strings. That's again another reason why some strings may not sound right in a chord, because they're going off tune where there's now deposited materials in between the windings of the strings, changing the build of how that string was done. Well, I hope this helps you a lot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes and the subs recently. And I'll see you with some more tips soon. Thanks for watching.